Hello, everyone. Good afternoon to all of you. I am Rosnita from Excel Academy, and I am your host for today. Thank you for joining our learning hour for this week. Today, we are with Mr. Alexander Ang for topic Lead Generation Strategies with Facebook Ads. If you have any question regarding this topic, do leave your question in comment section and Mr. Alex will answer them right after his presentation. All right. Without further ado, now I pass this floor to Mr. Alex.
Thank you, Rose. Hi. For those who just came in, I want to say thank you very much for coming to this webinar. I know it's a lunchtime, so let's make this lunchtime lunch and learn webinar as useful as it can be. Now, the fact that you choose to be here today only means that you know that no matter where you are right now, you know your marketing campaign can improve, your marketing performance can be better, and your Facebook ads is going to be much workable than before, right? So I'm going to do a straight go to the point. I don't have any slides today. I will show you how we do lead generation strategies and then perhaps take some of the questions that you may have along the way. So feel free and remember to type the questions in the chat box. And then we want to have like 5-6 minutes of Q&A sessions to help you clear off some of the what you call the questions or concern you have in mind. Okay, now let me just share my screen. Okay, I'm going to share entire screen, so you are supposed to see my full screen now. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Facebook ads. If you are in your page, say this is my page, okay? So let's say this is my page. When you want to launch Facebook ads, the first thing to do, first thing to not do is to never type or never click on this button like advertise, ad center, boost post, these types of buttons, it's not going to be very helpful in terms of running ads. So what we want to do instead is to use this thing called Meta Ads Manager. Okay, so we are not going to come here to run ads. I'm going to show you just an example. If I click this advertise, right, you're going to see things like, okay, automated ads, choose ad type, create new ad, and then the things that you see, the features that you see is going to be a simplified version. Yeah, simplified version. And this is not what we want to do. We don't want to get any simplified version. We want to have a better professional dashboard version so that we can actually tune to use certain advanced feature to improve our ads performance. What I want to do now is to switch back to my profile, personal profile. And I'm going to show you how do you go into that ads manager. Okay, it's not yet turned. I'm going to change back all my profile. Here I am back to my personal profile. This is my personal profile. You will need to have a Facebook page to run ads for those who are new. So what you want to do is, first thing, you can click on this 9 dots menu. You can scroll down on the left side. So they have two menu bar here, the left side and the right side. So you go to the left side menu bar, you want to look for this thing called Ads Manager, right? Professional Ads Manager. So you click on this Ads Manager and it's going to bring you to this one, right? So this is called Meta Ads Manager. We are going to use Ads Manager to run ads. By default, it will start with your own name. If you have never run ads before, but but this one you can change. Okay, if you can change, if you run a business, you may want to change this to your company name, because the invoice it will put under this name. So whatever name you put it here, the invoice will come out with based on this name. So you need to pay the withholding tax and things like that, right, for your accounting purposes. But if not, just use any ads account that is available to you and run some ads. So let's do this. When you look at this messenger, right, this is ads manager. You have these three things that you want to do. So the first thing is called campaign. The second one that you work on is ad set. And the third one is called ads. Campaigns, ad sets, ads. When you launch ads, Facebook ads, you only need to do these three things. Campaign, set up a campaign means what's your objective. Set up your ad set. Who are your audience? Where do they stay? What language do they speak? What is their gender? And then third one, ads is where you upload all your creatives, like your image, like your video, like your headlines, your descriptions, the caption, things like that, right? So campaign, asset, ad. So let's click on create here. Previously, Facebook have segregated to a lot of different objectives from awareness, consideration to conversion. And now they are actually simplifying it to these six main category of campaign objectives. If you want to generate leads, you can do engagement, leads, or sales. Yeah, generally speaking. If you want to do awareness campaign, branding campaign, traffic and awareness is a good choice. All right. So let's assume that you want to generate leads today for your marketing campaign. We are going to use engagement or leads or sales. Now, depending on which objective that you choose, the back end of the setup will be a little bit different. So, for example, engagement, you can do something like engage with people in your WhatsApp, in your Messenger, in your Instagram, or you can even engage people, get people, drive people to the what they call site, or even engage a certain post. It's like a boost post, right? You want people to interact with the post. For leads, you can have this additional thing called lead form, right? So if you look at good for lead instant form, right? You see instant form down there. So that one you can get people to sign up for a form, or you can get people to call you. So the back end setup will be a little bit different depending on which objective that you choose. Now, I'm going to use engagement as example because engagement is easy to set up and engagement can use for a lot of cases, including getting people to sign up or to buy something. So I'm going to use engagement and I'm going to click continue. All right, so right now I'm going to go to campaign name. So what I want to do is to give it a name for reference. Generally, I will do something like this. Say if you have a team working together with you to launch an ad, you have few people to manage this ads campaign, then you can put name, right? Example, I put my name, Alex, and then I'm going to put the time, right? 0823, which is August 2023. And then I will talk about a campaign. What campaign is this? Maybe a Merdeka promotion offer. So say I'm doing a skincare, skincare. By the way, I'm doing we will just use this as a skincare demo and done. This is how I will set up my campaign name so people can see. And sorry, it's for your own reference only. Yeah? Now, special ad category, you don't have to worry about this. Campaign detail, you don't have to worry about this. So you will see this thing called buying type under auction. Okay, under auction, there's only one section for now. So if your ads is very what they call in the industry, in the market, is like a lot of people are doing ads. So it's going to be competitive, right? So that's how you or that's how Facebook is going to show your ads or show other people's competitor ads based on the auction, based on how much money you pay, based on the caption, how good is your ad, the quality of the ads, and etc. etc. Okay. So just to cross check, engagement is the objective that I want to do. A/B test, ignore. Yeah. Generally, if you want to do A/B test, you need to spend about 200-300 ringgit per day just to get a single winning factor for your ads. Yeah. So this one, if you have a lot more budget, then you can do this. And then you have advantage campaign budget, meaning that you let Facebook ads to manage the budget for you. So if I have 2 to 3 different audience, let's say I have audience A, B, C, and advantage campaign budget, what it does is they will segregate. Instead of they will segregate 33% for each audience, they can segregate like 60% for audience A, 20% for audience B, and then another 20% for audience C, if they realize that the campaign A or audience A works very well. Okay, so this one is basically getting Facebook to optimize your budget based on how many assets you have, right? So if you look at here, advantage campaign budget will distribute your budget across currently delivering assets. So you need to have at least two assets, then this will work. Or else there's nothing much you need to worry about. Yeah. So all in all, in campaign, I'm just going to do this campaign name for my own reference, internal team reference, and then everything I will just ignore. I'm going to click next. So next one is new engagement asset. It's where I'm going to put in the audience. So for example, I'm in PJ Petaling Jaya. I'm going to run this campaign for the PJ community. PJ age maybe 25 to 40 years old. Yeah, female. They like health interest. So you can put health interest, or you can put general interest, or you can put like um mom's interest, mother's interest. Yeah, depending on the target market that you want to target, and speaks English. All right, so that's what I will put in. Again, this is for internal reference so that it's easy for you to refer back. You don't have to click inside so many times to check out who is the audience you are targeting. So I do this just for me to easy reference so that I can make decision or make adjustment quickly if I need to be. So if you go down, there's this thing called conversion location. So they will ask you, where do you want to drive engagement for your products? Based on message, based on website, based on ad, on your ad or Facebook page. On your ad, it can be getting people to watch your video or interact with your post. So let's say you post a image on your Facebook page, or you post a video on your Facebook page. You can run these types of ads. This actually is a boost ads. It's a boost. This is a boost, like a boost ads button. Just that ads managers is more powerful. There's more advanced feature that you can adjust. So generally, assume that I want to interact with my audience based on messaging apps, either Messenger, WhatsApp, and Instagram. So I'm going to go down deeper and then to check. So choose your page. Okay, choose your page. I'm going to go just use my page as example. So choose your page and then you go down, you will see I have connected with my Instagram, Facebook Messenger, and WhatsApp business. You must have WhatsApp business to do this, yeah? So Facebook is going to randomly choose whether to get the person having conversation with you based on Messenger or Instagram or WhatsApp, right? So now I will let Facebook decide. Okay. So let's say if you think that WhatsApp is something that you don't want to people to send inquiries, then you can just untick this. So in this case, I'll just put this Messenger and Instagram. So go down. Next things, I will ignore performance goal. You can't tick anything. I ignore big control, and then I click show more option. When will you get charged? So Facebook is going to charge you based on impression, not based on clicks. For those who have misconception, Facebook don't charge you based on click, they charge you based on impression. So impression means CPM. CPM, cost per thousand impression. So every time this ads, okay, appears on your screen, it's called one impression. Yeah. So 1,000 times it appears on the audience screen, then it will get charged. That's what it meant. Now I'm going to go down some more and talks about a bit about budget. So now you have daily budget and you have lifetime budget, right? So daily budget is where you're going to spend consistently, example, 60 ringgit every single day on Facebook to generate leads. And lifetime is where you spend a total of example, in this case, 1,050 ringgit, and then to finish up this 1,000 ringgit at the schedule that you choose. So I'm going to click reset your start date today, and I'm going to click end date. So end date, say for example, I'm going to spend this entire 1,000 on August 11 until 31st. Yeah, so this budget 1,050 ringgit is going to starting from here to end of August. So lifetime budget has one advantage. Lifetime budget, you can do this thing. If I click show more options, I can edit and adjust the schedule on my ads. If I click here, yeah, you can click like example. Let's say I only want my ads to appear from 9 to 6, Monday to Friday. So this is going to be the window where my ads is going to appear. So other than that, it's going to be outside. So the benefits of this is that if you know that your audience active time frame, you can set, or if your products require a lot of very responsive reply, yeah, and you don't have anyone helping you to reply on Saturday or Sunday, then you can skip. Then you can just make sure the ads appear in this window. So this is the benefits of lifetime budget. Okay, and then the results, of course, will fluctuate depending on the time and on the day. But if you choose daily, you will get consistent results to allow Facebook to learn which day, which time your audience works better, right? So both are good, depends on your objective. So I want to change this back to daily. I want Facebook to quickly spend my budget to learn about my ads so that I can get to my target audience. So go down. Once done, you will now need to come to audience part. Okay, so we want to create our audience. You have custom audience in this case, you have save audience here. Now, this is not what we are going to come here. What we want to do is we want to choose our audience. Okay, first thing that we're going to do is to click location. Okay, I'm going to take this off, and there are a few ways that you can choose a location for your ads. So the first way is to type example Petaling Jaya. So you can, it's a city, yeah, by the way. So Petaling Jaya is a city, so I'm going to choose a city, and it's going to give me this radius. All right, radius. So 25 miles, and I can put things like example 12 miles, like this. Okay, like this, huh? So I can target this group of people. So this is one way I can do it. Now the second thing I can do is to click target the entire state. Say example, Selangor. The entire state is Selangor. So can you see states here? So you will have these states, and I can click. So it's going to target the entire Selangor. All right. It's not very what do you call, it's not very obvious, but basically it's going to cover the entire Selangor. Now the other thing I can do is I'm going to go down, zoom in. Say for example, I want to do a event or roadshow around this community, and what I can do is I can click drop pin, yeah, and let's say this is a place I want to do my roadshow or events or things like that, or promotion campaign just for this location, and just click drop pin, and I can adjust the coordinate, right? The mouse of the coordinate. So the minimum is 1 mile. 1 mile. So 1 mile, or you can choose up to 15 miles. Yeah, you decide. Now the last way is I can choose a place. So for example, I type Sunway Pyramid. Yeah. So Sunway Pyramid is the mall. So I can put place, any place. Yeah. So here, click place. So there are few ways. These are the 4 ways that you can do to target your audience on Facebook location targeting. Okay. Now, once I choose my location, I'm going to just put 15 miles. And next thing I'll do is I'll scroll down and optimize my audience at age group. So edit, the audience age group can be 25. Just now I put 25 to 40, right? And I want to target um women, ladies for skincare products. So I will click here gender or gender. I click woman, and then I'm going to click detail targeting. Click, for example, I will type in health. So you need to do one time. Say health. You have now be careful. This category is employers, employees who relate to health, interest. So what you want to choose is interest. It will cover more audience. Employer generally it's cover very very small audience size only. So if I type health and wellness, personal care, right? So this is the interest, and I have about 900 to 1.1 million size. If say I forgot or I'm not sure what else I can put it in, you can just click on these suggestions from Facebook. It's actually very powerful. They're going to show you more suggestions that is related to personal care. Example, physical fitness, personal care, healthy habits, beauty, right? So people who loves to take care of their skin, they may also take care of how they carry themselves, the outlook, yeah, and beauty. And then I can click. Maybe they also like to do online shopping, yeah. So you can just put 10, 15 of interest, no problem. You don't have to put 30 to 50 interest. Not necessary. You have to do that. So Facebook have this thing called overlapping audience. Now, when it happens, they will tell you. So when we want to do ads, we will just put 5, 10, maximum 15 audience. We don't really put a lot of audience now because Facebook can improve your targeting when you allow them to. Can you see this one? We may allow ads beyond your audience for your selected objectives if it's likely to improve performance. That's what Facebook is going to do. All right. So let's go down some more. Now you can choose to exclude certain demographics if you want, or you want to refine further of your interest, you can do that too. So say for example, this is a I'm going to create exclusion. Yeah, exclusion is this one. Yeah. So you can exclude people who match. So you want to exclude people that is not related to my audience. So what I can do, example, I do not want, let's say, um, people from a certain country. Okay, so I'm going to just put, for example, top 10 channels in um, Bangladesh. Okay, top 10 TV channel in Bangladesh. Say, let's say my audience, target audience is not Bangladesh people, right? So what I can do is to exclude their TV network section, for example, NTV or Channel I. So you can try it here. Channel I, see if it appear. If it doesn't appear, you have to continue to try. So you have television network. So now I want to say my products not suitable for foreigner or for people who other countries, right? So you can exclude the T network. Yeah. So that's how you can minimize audience that is not targeted. So once done, you can also choose the language. So I'm going to click language here. This is the English ad. So I'm going to click all. Okay. I'm going to just put UK, US just to be sure it covers everything that is needed. Okay, done. This part is done. Now, next thing I want to do is to click save this audience so that you don't have to come back here and redo everything again next time. So click save this audience and give it a name. Same name you're going to put in BJ. Oh, sorry, this is Sunway Pyramid. Then age 25 to 40, female, English. They love health interest, right? Related. So you click save. So once you save this, it's going to appear on top here, right? It will appear under use save audience. Can you see? So this is the save audience. So this is create new audience. You can use save audience. Okay. So we'll click here, save audience. Now you may see that the audience size is 1.1 to 1.3, and they say ad set may get 0. Okay. And this is not always true. It is not always true. Sometimes it's just a warning or a bug. So I'm going to just ignore this part. And then on my right hand side, you can also see what's the daily estimate reach, 1.9 to 5.6K reach. Yeah. And then conversations, you may have zero conversation. Again, this may not be true. It's just estimate. So usually I don't really bother this part. I'll make sure that all I do is correct. And then let the data speaks itself. Okay, so once you have done audience part, and then we're going to go to the last part, which is placement. Placement. And if you click show more option, oh sorry, not show more option. If you click edit, you can have two choice. Either you want to let Facebook to place your ads everywhere, anywhere, or you want to manual place your ads. That would be fine too. So if you put advantage plus placement, you are basically telling Facebook say that, hey, this is my ads, and Facebook is going to help you to publish your ads where it sees fit or relevant. For example, in video, in the third-party apps, in the news feed, in stories, things like that. But if you choose manual, means you can control. Now, generally, I will use manual. Okay, so if you click manual, you scroll down, you have four main categories of platform that you can put your ads in. Now, the one that I'll always take away or untick is called audience network. You know, when you launch a phone apps, you download apps, right? And then have you experienced when you play the apps, then you will get to, they'll ask you to look at this banner, they'll ask you to watch this video ads, you know, there's this banner pop up. These ads could be from Facebook. Yeah, that means the apps itself is an affiliation with Facebook. So that's why they call it audience network, a third party install to shows apps. All right. So now we go down, we have placement. So we have feed. We can choose your placement. If I put this drop down, it's going to tell me, okay, which placement should I put it in? So you can choose your own. Now, according to Facebook expert, the minimum placement you need to have is 4. Minimum, you must have 4 placement to allow Facebook to optimize. Don't just put one placement, yeah? So please do more placement, because digital marketing online is not about one touch point. It's about series of touch point. Okay, series of touch point. So you want to make sure your ads appear in a lot of places so that people will, you know, sometimes look at your ads and then they do other thing, then they see your ads again, then do other thing, then see your ads again. So it's a lot of touch point to build the familiarity, build the trust, build the confidence to come and talk to you. Okay. So I'm going to just leave all this as it is. Now, the one that I will take away sometimes is this one, in-stream ads. So in-stream is where before you watch a video, it appear. Or before or after you watch a video, there's ads appear. Yeah, score is called in-stream. So you can take out if you want. Okay, then the rest search results, okay for me. So I'm going to just scroll down and click show more options, see if there's anything else I need to, it's important. Devices, you can ignore. This one you can ignore. Okay. So let me just summarize what we talk about on asset. First, give it a name of the audience. Next, choose a conversion location. You want people to talk to you through WhatsApp, through Facebook Messenger, through Instagram inbox, or you want people to go to your website, or you want people to like your page, yeah, or comment on your post. Then you go down, choose your page, all right? Choose your page, and then you can choose the messaging apps. So in this case, mine is Messenger and Instagram, and then I continue to go down, put my budget in because I want to collect data. So I'm going to spend some consistent amount of advertising cost to get data. Then I to decide whether to do daily or to do lifetime. And then we'll go down some more. Okay, and click reset. Scroll down, choose my audience, make sure I save the audience. Yeah, BJ, female, age, language, demographics, you can do that. And then put my placement in and untick this thing, called the audience network. Okay, and then I'm done. Ready? Then we will go to the next one. Next. Now, this is the last part where you need to choose or input your ads creatives. So you can put ad one, okay, or you can put video one, up to you. So I'm going to put ad one and one promo poster, yeah, 0823. You can put any name as long as you can remember. Next, I'm going to choose whether I want to put image or video or carousel. So just leave this. And then multi-advertiser ads, it's where your ads may also appear under recommendation suggestions, right? So you can just leave this as it is to give you more exposure. Go down some more. Next thing I will do is I will add media, okay, image or video. Click add media. So just do this one, click done. Okay, so this is my picture, and then I'm going to put in my caption, right? So this you will want to put in your caption, right? So start with a headline of the products, and then you can talk about why this has to be your best gift ever, right? Then you can talk a bit about the challenges, concern. You can use the IDA formula. So I'm going to just put a simple one, IDA formula, just for your understanding. Okay, so IDA is a copywriting formula that has been passed down for many, many years from the legendary advertising uh, teacher, right? And it's still very relevant in today's day. So headline is A. The first A is called attention, right? Attention. So you must have attention about the products or to call to your audience. And then next one is the I. I is actually interest. Interest. Interest about interest. How do you create interest in your audience mind? Okay, so you can talk about problem, you can talk about solution, and then the next one is the desire. How to create desire to get people to say, I want more, I want more, I want more. So you can continue to talk about the outcome, the benefits, okay? Outcome, benefits, USP, and so on and so forth. And then the last one is called A, action. Yeah, so action is only urgency plus scarcity, right? Okay, so a bit of copywriting lesson here. If I have a chance, I'm going to share with you more. Yeah. Now, next one is going to put headline, so a powerful headline. So, for example, free shipping for any first order. Yeah, just to get people attention. Now, next one, call to action. You can choose whichever that is relevant to you. I just put send message. And then next one is message template. Okay, message template. So you have create new, you have your existing. Yeah. So there's 2 ways or 3 ways to create a message template for your ads. So the first way is to create a FAQ session with your ads, with your audience. So if you click edit, so you're going to greet with a welcome message. So this is your welcome message. Yeah? Okay, welcome message. Hi, please let us know how we can help you. Generally, what I do is I will just put hi beside and then put this personalization, put first name of the participant or the recipient. Hi, so and so, please let us know how we can help you. Then put some emoji, make it more chilling, make it more friendly. Yeah. So once done, I will include the next 3 questions I want to put in. Yeah. So if you go down, can you see this thing? These are the FAQ questions that you can interact with your audience. Just go up. Example. Now, these 3 questions should be something that is pressing, right? Or question that most people want to know. Example, how much? Let me know more about this offer. So you can add your answer, input your answer here. Okay. So with personalization, yeah, and emoji. So this is your answer. So next one, go down. Is this promo still available, right? So you can answer, reply yes, of course. Which package or offer you are interested in? Then question 3. Okay, so answer 3. You can continue to add more if you want. Add question 4, 5, 6. Yeah, but there's a limit of how many you can put in here. Then once you have done this, you can click here. Okay, save template. Example, you can write 0823 Merdeka promo FAQ template. So you can save this. Okay. Now this one will take a bit of time for you to think through, like what are the questions that you think people want to learn more about your ads. So put in a good questions to increase engagement. Yeah, put in good questions to increase the engagement for people to talk to you. Now, okay, I can preview first. So I'm going to open up my Facebook. Okay, and then check right here. So click here, right? So click here. So for example, okay, say, hi, Alexander, please let us know how we can help you. So let me know about your offer. So for example, I just put here, okay, answer. So this is how it looks like. If you like it, good, no problem. So everything is okay. I'm going to click save and finish. Now, another thing I can do is I can expand to preview my ads. Okay, to preview my ads, I can choose a desktop view, how it looks like. Okay. And then I can also click advanced preview. I can look at my ads where it appears on different location, right? So it appears on feeds, on marketplace, on explore home, how it looks like, inbox. Okay. So this is where you can review all your ads placement. Yeah. Once okay, done, I can click publish. Okay. So I'm not going to click publish. Huh? It's auto save. You can hit this close button and it appear in draft here. Okay. So let's review back again. You have campaign. Okay, campaign. You click inside. You will have ad set, which is this one. And then you click again. Inside, you have ads. Campaign is where you choose your objectives. Ad set is where you choose your audience. And ads is where you upload all your creatives, headline, description, copywriting, and all things. Yeah. So this is how you launch a ads to help you get more results. So this is the first thing that you want to learn. Now the second you want to do is to monitor. So how do you know that whether your ads campaign is working or it's not working, or what should you do? Things like that. Yeah. So this is just the first part. Now let me show you some ways, for example, to use the reporting system here. Okay, you will see here, this is called a performance, column performance report and then breakdown report. Okay, I will use a previous example. Okay, just use a random page here. So this is a timeline that you want to set. I'm going to click maximum timeline. Yeah, maximum timeline. And say, for example, let me go back to a campaign. Okay, I'm going to put, for example, right, this Kangen seminar. So for example, I have two audience here. One audience gives me 74 leads, and another audience, it gives me 21 leads. So what I do is I can click on this breakdown. Okay, click on this breakdown, and I can ask Facebook, hey Facebook, can you tell me which age group converts the most? And I click age example, then they're going to tell me. So this is how you can look at the breakdown. So 25 to 34, that's about 10 people. 35 to 44, that's about 6, and then 3, and then the last one, 65, 64 is about 1 and 1. Okay. And then the other one, you can see, okay, maybe this one, 25 to 34, still the winner, right? And then 45 to 54, the second one. Now, when you see these types of data, what can you do? What can you brainstorm with your team? Maybe you will want to create one campaign just for this group of people and one group to try out again for this group of people, right? Who knows? This is just one idea. Or you can say, people who give me 25 leads, right? And it's a bit expensive. Say for example, it's expensive. Then I will just focus on this group. Then this group, right? 35, 44 is expensive. Yeah, 24 ringgit. Then I just don't do this group of people. But if let's say the conversion, people who comes in to bring you sales, is actually from second group, 45 to 54, and there's other cheapest one, then you may want to focus more. So you can use this breakdown to help you go deeper analysis in terms of how do you read the report. Okay. Now once done, okay, next one is I'm going to clear this. Other than age, right? You can also look at different things. Example, you can look at placement. So which placement gives you the highest conversion? Example, in this case, mobile app, Facebook story give me 2, mobile app, Facebook feed give me the highest conversion. So now I know Facebook feed actually gave me the end goal. So if I go up, go down again, see this one. Yeah, Facebook feed give me 62. In-stream video give me 1, and the last one, video feed give me 4, and Instagram feed give me 4. So what can you leverage, or how can you leverage this data for your next decision making? Should I focus more on feed? Maybe the video or the format size has to be more focused on feed. Okay, this is an example. So you decide, like in your industry, what can be better based on this data that you can see. So this is a very useful place breakdown report that you can see. Day, age, placement, country, which platform they come in, so you can track all these things. Now the next one is you can learn how to use this. It's called the performance, right? What we call column performance reporting. Usually, if I run a lead generation campaign, the first thing I'll usually go is to use this performance and clicks campaign report. So if you want to know what's included, you can just click here and then just put example. Let's say click here. It's going to show you. Here are the column details that they will show you. So it's okay. And what I'm going to do, this whole thing is going to change, right? So now I can see more things here if I choose performance and clicks. Example, I can look at the click-through rate. I can look at the cost per click. I can look at cost per 1,000 impressions. Okay. I can look at other things like what I call frequency. All right. So frequency is also very important. So frequency means the average number of times each center account saw your ads. So you can replace this account center account as people if you are confused. Right. There's a story of this thing. But I'll explain this next time. But you can turn this into a user center account, right? So average number of times where each person saw your ads. So now, based on 10,000 reach, average one person has at least seen my ads 1 to 2 times. Okay, and based on this 48,000 reach, average a person has seen my ads 2 times, at least twice. So is this a good thing or bad thing? Now there's a balance you need to measure. We will recommend 3 times maximum, and then after that you may want to adjust your audience. Yeah, 3 times. If 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, number one, you may annoy the people. So imagine you are looking at the ads over and over and over again for like 5, 6 times. Yeah, it will drive more cost for you to generate one lead. What you want to do is to expand the audience so that Facebook can reach out to more people to help you reduce your frequency. Another thing you can do is to change your copywriting or your creatives, make it a fresh look about your brand and products to bring down the cost of frequency. Yeah. So this is important to me too. Cost per result, 15.76, 18.34. Is it expensive? Is it on the right track? I have to calculate all this. And then cost per thousand impression. Remember what does cost per thousand impression mean? Is where when the ads appear on your screen 1,000 times, you will charge 17 ringgit 46 cent. So the lower, the better. In this case, this is better. The lower that you can get CPM, the better you are paying less cost to reach out to more people. That's the meaning. All right, I have done a overview of how you launch a Facebook ads campaign. I'm going to just summarize what we learned, and you can ask me any questions afterwards. Okay. So, Facebook ads lead generation strategy. The first thing you do is to use ads manager to create campaign. Okay, so don't use phone to launch ads. Don't do that. And then 3, there's a 5 steps to launch effective campaign. Okay, so step 1, choose campaign objectives. Right? Step 2, choose or select your audience. Where do they stay? What do they do? Yeah, so audience, there are actually 3 types. You have demographic. Yeah, this one is deeper already. Demographic. You have psychographic, and then you have behavioral. Yeah, so demographic means they are hard facts, like gender. Gender is true, right? Their age, their language that they speak. So demographics. Hard facts means cannot change already. Psychographic is their interest, the lifestyle, their opinion, what do they believe, how they feel. So this is more of a person insight. Behavioral means habits, behavior. How do they make decision when it comes to skincare products? Do they go to the offline shop, try out the sample first, and then go and buy, or they go to Shopee, Lazada, research, or they follow KOL first and then do this, do that. So what's the step A, step B, step C, step D before they buy something? Okay. Then after that, step 3 is choose upload your creatives and copies. So your videos, your image, your headline, your description, everything. Then step 4, step 5. Okay, so what's step 4? Step 4 is, what is step 4? Is to monitor. Okay, monitor, review. So here is where you can adjust your ads, right? So adjust your ads, optimize your ads. And then step 5, once ready, you can scale. You can pause. You can create new ads. So this whole thing is a cycle. So thing is a cycle to help you to improve your ads campaign repeatedly, because you will never know which campaign is going to work. There's no such thing as the first campaign you launch is confirmed it's going to work. No, you have to use your creativity. Think about which angle you want to go in, which message, which audience that you want to work on, to talk to them. The message that you use is going to be very important. So that's why you need to have this thing called what? A/B test. You have to always test. You have to test a lot of things, right? So I'm going to give you some example. You can test your copy, all right, or your marketing message. Test your creatives. Yeah, sometimes image performs better than video. Sometimes video performs better than carousel. And then you can also test your audience. Yeah. So you have general interest, or maybe you want to test a brand interest. Okay, so maybe you have competitor brand interest you want to try, and then test your budget. Okay, test your budget, like maybe you spend 30, you're not getting good result, let's try 60 first for a few days, or let's try 80 or 100 or maybe 20, things like that. Yeah, and then you can test your offer. So maybe some offer will works better than the other offer. Maybe some people prefer skincare whitening cream than face mask. Yeah, assuming you have a lot of SKU products, you have different products to promote. This is one thing that you may want to pay attention to. Not every offer products go out there in the market is going to give you a good result. So you will want to look at the behavior of the user, the journey, the psychology behind how they make decision, and then maybe you will need to have multiple touch point to convince them. Yeah. Okay, the next one is to test your format. So sometimes people may feel that it's easier to convert people through WhatsApp than Messenger. Some you may get more people to fill up forms than just message you. So you want to test different formats and see which conversation location is more effective and powerful to you. Yeah. And that's how easily in this 1 hour we'll show you how you can create ads. So I combine the beginner lesson where how you set up, and also some intermediate lessons on how can you choose um, proper audience targeting, things like that. So in digital marketing masterclass by Excel Academy, they have more. We talk more deeper, right? On, like, for example, what other audience can you do to target? How can you define further in your audience? How do you map out your customer journey? And then what types of what to do? How do you measure other than using these two performance column? And then we will have a separate Excel sheet to track all these things. Yeah. So let's talk about the measurement. Yeah, forgot about this. So there's two ways, isn't it? Measurement, you want to look at the timeline. So sometimes you want to look at 3 day, today, 3 days, past yesterday, 7 days, this time, this month, or all time, or maximum. So you want to stretch your timeline short and long, short and long, short and long, to look at the whole picture, and then also what's happening now about your campaign. You may have a good result for the past 30 days, but your result may be very, very bad for the past 3 days. Possible because all the good results happens in the past 25 days, but the last 3 days is going very bad. So if you stretch your timeline in 1 month, you don't see a problem, but you stretch it to 3 days, it becomes a problem, right? So this is how you can look into this area. And the second thing is the performance column. Yeah, so the one that I share with you that we always use is performance and clicks. And then the third one is what they call the breakdown report, where you can actually um, look at the conversation destination, the age group who has more resonant with your ads, and then what device did they use, which placement gives you the most conversion. Yeah, breakdown report, and it will help you. All right, so I'm going to stop here, and I will take some questions. So right now, I'm going to stop share my screen, and then I will pass back to Rose Nita. Rose, are you there? And let me know if there's any questions.
Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Alex, for the great and informative sharing. Also, thank you everyone for joining our learning hour for today. So, if you have any question, you can drop them now. So, just let's wait for a bit if there
Sure.
is any questions.
Sure. So
Okay.
meanwhile, let me just add some points. Yeah. So Facebook
Mm,
always make changes to improve their platform for to catch a balance between user and advertiser. So they want to have quality ads shown to the audience. So if your ads is not going to be very what they call attractive, or your ads is not going to be stand out compared to the rest, you realize that you're going to pay a lot of money just to run ads. So it's important to expand your creativity, get more reference in how you do your ads. Be more conscious about the level, the quality of your ads, because that will help determine how much you need to pay to for Facebook. Facebook will look at a lot of things other than how much you're willing to pay. They also look at the quality of the ads, the engagement of the ads with you and the person, and then the conversion of the ads. So quality, engagement, conversion. These three things going to depend whether you are paying more or you are paying less. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Alex. I think we do not have any question for now.
Good. Okay.
Okay, so as shown on the screen right now, these are our upcoming public courses. For your info, we will be having public class for digital marketing masterclass by Mr. Alex on upcoming 22nd and 23rd August. So if you are interested in any of these courses, please contact us for more details or to register. Okay, with that, we see you again next time. Thank you and goodbye. Once
Thank you for
again,
your
thank you,
time.
Alex. Bye.
Thank you, Rose. Thank you, everyone, for the time. Bye bye.
All right, bye.